Hey, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies and miniature RC cars, apparently. Yeah, what you're looking at here is a group of RC racer cars. These are the turbo racing cars right here, the C64 and another C64 right here with a custom paint job. Looks pretty cool. It's one of those color shifting ones. And then these two are the C75 Challengers. And then this one over here, well, you're probably thinking, wow, what the heck is that? That there is a 1/64th FPV car from JJRC, or from WL Toys. I'm sorry, WL Toys makes this. And let me tell you a story about this little car. And I'll bring in another actor too to the picture. Here's one we got right here. And I won't show you the name or anything on it. I'll just let you know that it comes from another country. And there's currently, I guess, a tariff on at those countries. And anyhow, get back to the story, make my point a little bit longer here. Apparently, when I ordered these cars about a month ago, I paid this, catch this price, $18 for this car right here. And for this other one that I haven't even opened up yet, I paid $11 for that one. Same car and everything. Apparently the blue paint job costs more. I don't know. They're the exact same car though. And they operate off of a cell phone. You can operate them with your cell phone. It's kind of difficult. You know, I've already tried it, and I'll give you a video of me trying to drive it. It's definitely kind of weird. So yeah, but it does have a nice little camera on there, and the camera does it works pretty good. So I hope to be able to get to know the car a little bit and learn how to drive it. It is very fast, and it supposedly has stabilization of some type, whether that's on the camera or it's on the steering of the car. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite a little accomplishment, especially for that price. But that's not actually the point I was going to make. Aside from the coolness of the car and how it is and how it operates, it's like a little mini SUV or something, a little Porsche Cayenne or something. I don't know. But aside from all that, the price. So I paid around about $32, I think, shipped to my door off of AliExpress. And then today I received an email from them, and it was showing me the same car. And when I clicked it, it was no longer that price. It was the same price, but now there was a $50 miscellaneous charge. So I'm assuming that's the tariff. So that makes this car, instead of $11, it makes it $60. Huh, I don't know. I don't know if I'd pay $60 for that thing. I mean, maybe, but some people would, I guess, but I don't know. It was a pretty good deal to me at $11. So, or $18 for this one, I'm sorry. The other one is $11. Because these cars here, I think even off of AliExpress, the cheapest I could get it was probably about 60 some dollars, $69, I want to say. I paid for these two, 69 a piece. And then these ones here were more. I bought those further back in time. So they were a little bit more expensive. I think they were around about $80 a piece off of Amazon. Something like that. But anyhow, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that's the tariff right there. So if you want to buy any of these cars now, you're looking at $150+ for some of these cars right here. Gosh, there's like almost $1,000 worth of miniature cars just sitting there, just about. I mean, probably about $700-800 if you priced it all out. I was shocked. So anyhow, I hope you enjoy your RC stuff the way you got it, because I don't know if you're going to be buying too much more off AliExpress. And I noticed some other companies like that make the printed circuit boards, JLPCB. They used to have ridiculously low prices on stuff. You could get your printed circuit boards made there if you were able to design it, and they would even populate the boards for you and solder all the stuff together for you and make basically a circuit board for you with whatever parts you tell them to put on there. And some people were complaining that the prices went up 5 times as much. So an order that was already pre-negotiated at $300 was now $1,500. And people were really complaining. This is, of course, on Reddit, so take it for what it's worth. Yeah. Anyways, so I just figured I'd do this video today. I completed the track here, and I did the things I wanted to do. I added these little rope barriers here, which are just glued down pieces of that rope. But it stops the car fully. You know, if you drive into it, you're not going anywhere. So, and then the carpet, it stops the car well too. So you have to be a pretty good driver in order to stay there, even though it's a pretty big course for these cars. You can see, you know, like how wide the course actually is. You know, you got plenty of room. So if you got, you know, two guys coming down on each other or something like that, you got plenty of room to articulate in the corners. And there's a nice long backstretch back there. Sweeper coming into this little dangerous little turn right here. The little chicane coming here in a very, very tight little turn, which you'll learn how to take that turn properly. Otherwise, you're going to be getting stuck right here at this point a lot. So, yeah, and then you can come up here and another little 180 there just to test your driving ability again. And then back out into the sweeper again. I think the start finish will be over there somewhere or over here. So I have to have room to have the computer equipment, laptop, and the timing tower, all that type of stuff, so we can time lapse and yeah, have ourselves a real live portable professional, almost professional grade racetrack that we can use. You know, if you want to race, you know, if you want to change the layout, you can change the layout easy. I've already come up with another layout, but I'm going to keep it this way for a while and practice on it. This way I'll get to know this layout fully, and I'll become a good driver on it. That's the only way to really get good, is to practice. So if you're going to sit here and practice on something, you might as well have something that's going to stay the same the whole time and not change around. So this whole thing is mounted on a big giant board here, and it has sides on it, and I could very easily put a handle on the, you know, a couple handles on here, and two guys could just carry it right on out. It's like a desktop, you know. It's about maybe 1 inch thick particle board with Formica on the top right here. So it's pretty slick. You know, you can spin out a little bit. It's not exactly a drift surface. I guess if you had enough power and you could get your back wheels going that fast all the time, you could probably drift a little bit, but you're not doing too much drifting, maybe a little bit of fishtailing and spinning out because it's slick. And when you got cars that have, you know, the brass wheels on them versus cars that got, you know, the rubberish kind of wheels on them. Of course, when the rubber gets loaded up with dust and stuff, it's pretty much useless in terms of rubber anymore anyway, so you're about equal. But really the C75s should race each other, and then the C64s would follow them. And then, of course, there's got to be two of these guys so you can race those. And I was thinking about maybe racing those out here on this bigger track out here. And here's the timing system that I'll be using. It's covered up right now. I was protecting the lens. That's a camera and infrared sensor. Yeah, so that hooks into your computer. And we run some software in that identifies the cars. Yeah, but problem is it identifies them by color. So you got to have two different, you know, you got to have all different color cars out on the track. Yeah, that's one limitation, but that's okay. We can arrange that. We got paint. We'll just paint them something different. Yeah, so I think I do have all different color cars besides these two. They're, you know, they're similar, but they're not going to race in the same class anyways, like where this 164 could race with these guys right here. So yeah, I'm mulling around designing some type of a 164th chassis, you know, and putting that together too. So you might see something on that. If I get a little extra time here or there, I might put some time into that 3D printing and a little bit of engineering work. So we can have a lot of different cars. I'd like to see a Corvette 164th much as I have all the other yellow Corvettes in different sizes now, I would really like to have one in this size that's fully proportional. So we'll see if we can make that happen somehow. But other than that, leave a comment, like, share, all that type of stuff. If you're a new subscriber, thanks a lot for coming on board. And if you're an existing subscriber, thanks a ton also too, because if you didn't stick around, I wouldn't be here. I probably still would, but who knows? Anyways, yeah. And if you want to see me race these cars, feel free to leave a comment. Maybe I'll do a part 2 and you can check them out on the track. I'll probably do a part 2 anyways, but if you leave a comment, that would be great. I'd like it anyways. So nice Saturday here, and it's kind of cold, so maybe I'll shoot some more video and see what happens. Maybe I'll just add that onto this. So anyways, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies. Have a fine racing day and a better racing day tomorrow. See ya.